It's an extremely important event. I mean, I represent the Institution of Engineering and Technology, and one of our principal aims is to develop interest from young people in engineering, science and technology. And so events such as this are absolutely marvellous, bringing young people to meet the companies in the local area, to see the engineering for themselves and inspire them. Because so many children, if you say, do you want to be an engineer? Well, they don't really understand what that really is, but then they understand it's about solving problems and they get interested. And you can see all the children here and young people here interested in the displays, asking lots of questions. You say to them, have you ever thought about being an engineer or a scientist? And they go, well, I hadn't, but now I'm interested. So those are the sort of reactions that we get. And this is why we support events like this through funding and prizes and various other things. It really makes it worthwhile for us as well.
In the show, the lady went like that and the teacup stayed on.
3, 2, 1.
The tablecloth was the thing that felt the force of the pull, so the tea set didn't move because it didn't feel it. When the girl was hitting the frog with the skateboard / her Ferrari, it was really funny. We've seen how serious they're making underground tunnel and how McCain's is how they make their chips.
Engineering is so important in this area with such a lack of engineers, especially multi-skilled engineers, so promoting the apprenticeship scheme is vital for us. To be honest, I didn't believe the event would last 10 years. I thought it was just going to be a one-off, but to keep it going and the support from the local businesses for this and the schools and colleges, it's immense.
I quite liked all the bones and stuff, like the paramedics. Yeah, it was really interesting.
I've really enjoyed getting good freebies from doing cool experiments with science. I had to go on that robot fighting thing where you have to control a robot, and if you win you get a fidget spinner.
I came to Engineering Week when I was younger, and it did help me, did give me a good idea of what I wanted to do.
The event today has been really helpful. It has opened our eyes into what we can do with engineering, as well as helping with the development of our car through different companies.
We coordinate the whole of the event really, the schools, the employers that attend, and event manage for the 3 days that we're here at the Scarborough Spa. Across the last 10 years of doing this event, the importance of raising the sectors of science and engineering and the job roles available to those young people is just so important, particularly here on the coast where we have a really strong employer base of engineers. So employers just showcasing what they do, the job roles that are available to young people, and bringing their apprentices along as well to show them actually there's different pathways that young people can enter, particularly engineering and science as well, is so important. The most enjoyable part of this event for us is just watching the young people's faces when they realise that there is these new job roles that are emerging that they didn't even know about.
A lot of people think of engineering of oily rags and nuts and bolts. It's about robotics, control systems, new technology. So we developed Scarborough Engineering. First year it was Plaxton's. We had 420 children. If we look in 2019, we have 3,000 children over the same period of time. I think it's dramatically important in that we've got evidence now of young children that came 5 years ago that are now skillfully employed as young engineers, which is very rewarding.
My favourite thing today is probably the army one, where it talks about what it's like to be in the army.
If they do this next year, I don't know what they used to improve really, but I did enjoy it, so I hope they do it next year.